My name is Florence Joffroy Black, and I am CEO of MedWorld Advisors. We are based in Boston, Massachusetts, and we have offices in Hong Kong, legal entity in Hong Kong. We also have partners around the world, in Europe and in India, Canada, and South Africa. We joined IR Global a year ago. We actually learned about IR Global through another partner organization, AMAA, and decided that this really offered a very unique collaboration opportunity for our firm, as we are dedicated to the M&A space. We're an M&A advisory firm in the medical device, medtech, biotech, biomed, and life sciences.
When we joined IR Global, we were looking for ways to expand our network and the opportunity to collaborate internationally on cross-border deals. We purposefully understood that in the vertical industry that we're specializing in the medical, it's a global industry, and so by that nature, deals are international, and so we knew that we would not be able to survive staying focused inwardly in Boston, so we needed to stretch out and find partners that we could work with. And IR Global has really created a nice environment for us to be able to find collaboration partners around the world. Yes, the great thing about IR Global participants is that they are very helpful. And what we have found is they're people of integrity, and that's been very important to us when we started our firm, because we really wanted to work with people that we wanted to work with before we would even think about referring them to our clients, right? And so some of the people that we work with already, and it's only been a year, but we've worked with people in the Netherlands, in Switzerland, in Germany, and in India. But one specific opportunity has stood out to me is to the theme of this conference about being entrepreneurial and being creative. Ramanan Munkur over in Bangalore, at the San Francisco meeting, he invited us to come to India to speak at a biotech incubator because he knew we were in the medical space. And at the time that he made the invitation, he had no really understanding of if that would bring him any new business. I had no understanding if that would bring us any new business. However, we agreed that it really would be something that would be good to do for the macro environment for that biotech incubator, and to go out and meet these entrepreneurs that could benefit from the experience that we have in the medical industry. So we use that as a launching point to enter the Indian market, and that one trip to India has now created 2 engagements for us in our business that we did not anticipate in India, and we have 2 more that are on the horizon for 2017.
Absolutely. As Dave mentioned, the caliber of the people that are part of the IR Global community is really unique. It's really top-notch, great ethics, wonderful knowledge, willingness to support and share and be part of the team. And for our customers, it's actually for our clients, it's very important. We value relationship with our clients, and the people that we're working with within IR Global cherish relationships just as much as we do. And so our customers, our clients, feel very much supported and taken care of.
In launching our experience with IR Global, you were so instrumental in helping us with understanding that capability. And because we travel so much, sometimes we are so busy we forget to do it enough. However, when we take the time to realize that it's there for us, it enhances the travel experience. The other part is we're also not afraid to be on social media with IR Global to promote the travel, to promote the organization. And IR Global is always great about promoting us as well, and as part of that process. I can tell you a good example of why, because it works. I was just recently in Dubai for a meeting called Arab Health. On Sunday, I posted on LinkedIn that I was going to be in attendance at Arab Health as part of MedWorld Advisors, and I, as always do, I collaborated and used IR Global as a participating social media partner, which you're great about continuing to endorse. And I received by that evening a message from the CEO of a company that I'd never met before. Dave, could we meet tomorrow? And the next morning I met with him, and it looks like we're going to get an engagement with that company just because of a social media posting.
If the firms are, like us in the deal-making business, I would say for us actually, an organization such as IR Global, where you have lawyers, accountants, other deal makers, is really a great community to be part of. We do work with lawyers all the time, accountants all the time. They're a great source of referrals. It goes both ways. We refer them, clients, they refer them to us. They have knowledge because we are a global organization. It's great to have relationships around the world where laws are different, rules and regulations are different, and we can actually ask for advice, support, and help. And even with the other deal makers, it's great for us to actually work with other deal makers. It actually makes it a much better experience, especially if you're always looking out for your clients and you're trying to find the best outcome for them. Having other people that you can work with adds value tremendously, and IR Global definitely offers that for us. Value is meeting a lot of people from around the world and creating relationships. And one of the examples that I can give is, along the mini trips that we actually do every year, you've helped us actually get introduced to other members that provide services that otherwise, without the services, we would be looking for partners. And the example that comes to mind is working with Jacqueline Chen over in Singapore, who was very kind in receiving us when we were traveling in Asia. We've created a great relationship. She's a wonderful person. And she's actually helping us now setting up an office, a legal entity over in Singapore. And without that trust and that understanding, and the confidence that we have in, what she brings to the table, we would not be able to do it in the way that we're doing right now, and it would be a lot more difficult.
The experience of working with IR Global members has been very rewarding, and because of the quality of the membership that IR Global has brought, it really has become an honor for us and a privilege when somebody brings us business, and we really cherish that because we know that when they're taking a client that they have a relationship with to bring our way, we know in some ways that's their child, or that's their baby, and we want to make sure that we nourish that and help that to flourish in that relationship. And so we've been gratefully blessed by people within our IR Global from the Netherlands, from Germany, from Switzerland that have helped us in this way. And we want to continue to be able to give back as we bring in more deals into the IR Global fold as we move forward. We are greatly looking forward to the Singapore On the Road event. As Florence mentioned, we are going to be setting up a legal entity in Singapore, so it's great timing for us through the help of IR Global members. And additionally, because of IR Global's collaboration with the AMAA, we're going to be putting on an event in collaboration with IR Global and AMAA 2 days before the IR Global event, where we have a chance to get more in depth in the mergers and acquisitions community and talk about specific cross-border deals specific to that particular region, which those deals do tend to have their own types of culture and nature. So I'm looking forward to that exchange of information and relationships.